Hello everyone, this is Lunar, and welcome to more Banjo-Kazooie. Last time, we beat Treasure Trove Cove completely, and on this episode we're moving to our next world that we opened last time as well. That is Clunker's Curve. And so, one thing that I should note, there was a Mambo token up here. I already collected that, so you can collect that yourself. I'm not going to show you that. And yeah, let's do it. Alright. Just the one you move to find this time, but it's even well. There's a snippet over here. That's how to cow. They're not crabs. Anyway, now I have a bit of a personal story with this world. I'm gonna get to that when the time comes. But besides that, we have something interesting. So there was the Nintendo Direct. Finally, it stopped to be a meme and become an actual thing. Nintendo did a Direct recently, and it was revealed that the N64 library is coming to Nintendo Online. It is great. It's fantastic. I love it, actually. And one of the games that is returning is actually Banjo-Kazooie. Finally, to a Nintendo console after so many freaking years. It's back to where it never supposed to go. Gone away. Anyway, Microsoft. I dislike Microsoft for that reason. It's one of the reasons I like Microsoft was because it took Banjo-Kazooie from Nintendo. Basically, Rare from Nintendo. Because this is where this game belongs, and Rare was much better with Nintendo than what the shell that it is right now with Microsoft. Just a little rant, and yeah, I'm very happy that Banjo-Kazooie is back. Right when I'm doing a let's play of this, nonetheless, yeah. But I don't have a HD capture card, so unfortunately, I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way and play on the N64. Yeah, so basically, here we have my little personal story. So remember I said I dislike sharks. I was afraid of sharks as a kid. Not that I'm much better, but I understand their behavior better than when I was a kid right now. So yeah, just miss the the note. So yeah, as you can see over there, there's a creature at the end of this tube. And yeah, I was frightened. Basically, I was like, I don't want to get close to Tad. And because of that, I actually stopped playing Banjo-Kazooie for a while, just because of this. That scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. And yeah. So if you're going to see here, Zit, I am Clinker, reached garbage grinder. Clinkers not like dirty water, want fresh air. Anyway, so this is Clinker. He is not to be afraid of. Look at that. How I want to be afraid of that as a kid? Tell me, really. I was very scared of this as a kid, so yeah, he wants me to take him out of the water. So as you can see, mechanic-wise, me going through the water, it's pretty bad still. But yeah, I'm almost drowning over here. But yeah, back to the surface. So the plan is, before I put Clunker out of the water, I'll try to grab everything that I can before lifting him out. That's basically the plan right now, and then I go and bring him. Anyway, with that, first, have here Jinjo. And yeah, so the other thing I want to talk about was that I was actually defending I Don't Like Santa earlier on Facebook on the Kingdom Hearts group. I'm gonna get to the contest of it very soon. So basically, I'm playing through Kingdom Hearts again, and I do remember there's a line that is very infamous to be. There wasn't a very sad cutscene to basically who else are gonna have ice cream with. I'm not gonna say where or when that happened, but I'll have to because I have to explain my logic behind it. So basically, those two characters are meant to be awkward. Both Anakin and Roxas are meant to be awkward. Anakin because, his original was a slave, and he didn't have much social interactions as it were, aside from a couple of kids in Tatooine, and his mother and Watto. And yeah, he lived there for 9 years, just taking himself as a slave. His life will never change. And then comes this guy, this wizard, because Jedi are wizards, by the way, and say, I can change your life. I can take you out of here and make you someone like me. Basically, that's what he went off to do. But the problem is, Anakin was very old, and he had attachments to people. Case in point, his mother, and it's very important to his character. His mother is very important to his character because it was the only thing that actually kept him somewhat sane. And on the middle of that, he met a girl that was Padme, and basically, he thought she was so beautiful that he thought she was an angel. And because of that, well, when he went to do his Jedi training, he never stopped to think of her for the 10 years that he was there. And if you don't know Jedi, you can have attachments to people, you can fall in love for people, you can be in a relationship with people, basically it's that. Our fight is you must, thanks Yoda, you're agreeing as well, so. Basically, and then Anakin was, in closure for 10 years, was secluded for 10 years, being told that every time that he couldn't be attached to people, he should be mindful of his emotions, and stuff like that. So after those 10 years, he got assigned to actually protect the girl he loves, that is Padme. And I mean, obviously he's like, what, 20 years at that point? And he can really control his emotions. It's understandable, he's human. He was not a robot that the other Jedis were. I'm actually getting a beating here. I was trying to put them all together before I actually attack them, but it didn't work as a plan because of the experience of him. So, you won't control his emotions. They're beaten deep its mutants now, that's what he would say. You can have it right. And then, he's with the woman he loves, sees he knows himself as a person, because you're 9 years old as a kid, you're starting to understand yourself as a person. And he finally met her, and he couldn't really control his emotions, which is normal because, as I said before, he was not trained as a Jedi like the others that were trained since they were babies, so it was much easier to control their behavior and basically exclude their emotions in the process. So, and then he's not gonna be smooth. He'll be very awkward when he's gonna talk to other people, especially the person he loves, because I can only imagine how much anxiety that guy had when he was talking to Padme. The time that he was trying to seduce her, and basically. That's how it came out. Padme actually chose the place that they would be hidden, and she explains how that place was important to her. She would swim with her friends on the lakes, and then she would dry in the sand. She would be lay on the sun and dry on the sand. So Anakin interpret that as, that's her experience with sand. That's my experience with sand. And basically describe how he sees sand, because that he experienced with sand. And then, probably come to his head that, I said I talk about something that she likes and I don't like, and I'll try to cover this up. And then he went for the awkward line. You're not like sand. You're smooth and not corrosive and stuff like that. And basically that's how he came out. The guy will be awkward. He is not a smooth guy. While he was growing up, he was not going to bars and hitting on the girls and become smooth as Lando Calrissian. He'll be awkward. So basically, that's what I was defending. Meanwhile, Roxas is nobody, and he was told that he didn't have emotions. Basically, his emotions were fake, and So he was very controversial because of that. You know, he didn't know how to act properly because of that. You know, he was basically a zombie, as actually Axel said to him when he first became a nobody and started to do missions to the organization. So, and the first thing that he did after he did a mission with Axel was to go to the top of Twilight Tower on Twilight Town on the train station and have ice cream with him, the seaside ice cream with him. That's how he started his bond with him. And then later on, he was the one in charge of training the new recruit at Shion, and he did the same that Axel did to him. And basically, that's how he and Shion created a bond. And throughout the story, that's basically where the place that they would hang out and have a peaceful and relaxing time between friends. So, if you're going to tell a person that person doesn't have emotions, he just came to the world and say, you don't have emotions. And basically, that person will probably try to associate the moments of peace and relaxation to those emotions that he have a friendship towards Shion. And basically, that's how it will come out. You're gonna think of the best moment between them, and that's how the line will come out to him. Who else are gonna take ice cream with? Who else are gonna have a moment of peace and relaxation when they're not doing a mission for the organization, for a time to relax, a time to be with someone that you like, and basically that's how we come out awkward. So with contests, those two line works. It's not like Tita's here and his stupid ass laugh that was trying to make Yoni a bit more relaxed. Hi, I'm Gloop. Grab my bubbles. If you're low on air. Yeah, I'm having troubles with that, buddy. I generally don't take so much time over here. I'm gonna die if I don't take that bubble. There we go. Okay. I'll have to come back here later too. Ah, crap. Yeah, as you can see, my mechanics on the underwater are pretty bad. I can get up there before I run out of air, probably, hopefully. Yeah, I can totally get up here without losing on my air. Alright, let's go back down there. And I might as well just pay attention a bit on the game in order to do this, the complicated part. But basically sad, like, those lines are awkward. I'm not gonna say that they are normal to be sad, but the delivery has to be awkward, and it has to be awkward because the two characters are not smooth. They're awkward characters. They don't know much better. They're not supposed to be hotshots. Basically, that's what I was defending. Not like Titus, that is actually a hotshot because he's a jog star on frickin' Blitzball and stuff like that. He had girls all over him. He should know better than the thing that he did to make feel more comfortable with that. I don't think that it would work. Then again, one could say that Titus never felt like really in love for any other girl than I'll pay attention now because I have to do this. This is taking longer than it should. Alright, Clunkers is free. We'll be taking. The key is taking us for a ride. There we go. Yeah. Basically, that's my rank. So yeah, I think Hayden did a fantastic job as Anakin. I'm not gonna say. I mean, you could have drawn argument that his line delivers were not fantastic, but his interpretation of Anakin was actually very good. When you're going to see the silence moments that he just acting, it's pretty good. The emotions there, the emotion that he's supposed to portray is there. So, yeah, basically, that's my rant. So people was like it. They had the whole right to dislike it, but I like the way that was done. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I got everything down here. If not, I will come back later because oh no, that is the place that I'm missing something. So anyway, I have more than enough air to go back up. This usually doesn't take this long. I'm really rusty on this game. So anyway, that's what you get for not practicing before you're gonna do something. So, with that, let's get some notes over here. I have a lot of jigsaw pieces to collect now. Like this one. Get most of the genius actually, so. Clinker's teeth hard now. Eat too much garbage. The story of my life, Clinker. Story of my life. Anyway, but yeah. Basically, that's what I want to talk about. I actually like the prickles. The prickles are not bad, as people say they are. They are different. I guess they Ted. There's a lower George, Lucas and Ted. But yeah, it was. They were good movies in comparison to the sequels. They were good movies. And I'm not saying that because when I first saw Phantom Menace, I was 8 years old. No, probably the reason why Jar Jar is not so annoying to me. Because I was 8 years old. But so yeah, basically sad. So now that is open, we can get a lot of things around here. Get this, get all the notes. Yeah, you may be hearing some crunchy. My dog is eating. She didn't eat the whole day. But now that I'm actually recording, she decided I'm gonna do the most noise I can. Anyway, basically that's what I want to talk about. That was just for a very long time. But yeah, and that's not the worst thing that Anakin did on that cottage that they were. He has some very good lines on that thing. Yeah, I'll be quite honest with you. He has some very creepy lines that I don't think he realized he was being kind of creepy towards Padme. Oh boy, I can see something later, Ted. You guys gonna love because I'm gonna die off that for sure if I keep being bad like this. I'm just telling you right now. Anyway, I wanna grab this because that'll probably be the last Jiggy of this episode. Really. Well, I'm surely gonna get to the time limit if I keep doing crap like this. Wow, when I become so bad on Banjo-Kazooie again? Like, okay, it's been a couple of years since I played, but I'm not supposed to be this bad. Whatever was that, I take it because it didn't fail. I'm with 69. Am I with 69 notes? 63, not quite 69. Yeah, basically that. That's your rant for today. Let's do the wrap up for this episode. Alright, the thing come back up so I can get the final things before we actually explore the insides of Clinker. Because yeah, I was scared that he would eat me as a kid, but you actually have to do things inside of him. I should rephrase this line, but I don't care. Over here, nothing there, nothing up. There's this pipe. Some notes. Why are you looking outside, you know? You never look outside like that. Yeah, it was very windy earlier. She was kind of scared. Probably the reason why she's looking inside. So, grab over here. This pipe as well. As you can hear, there's a ginger somewhere, which is actually inside here. So you can actually do this by doing the talon trot with Kazooie. There are two things to collect here actually, so I'll be collecting both. What's up, Nina? Why are you waving your tail to me? Huh? You want scratches? That one is the more important one. That is the astral life that we have now. 7 lives now. And I believe the other one is just a Momo token, but I'll collect that anyway. Ahoo! Whee! Oh, by the way, I have more than enough Momo tokens in the entire game in order to finish the game. Don't worry about that. Going over here. Slide, there we go. Oh no, that was a lie. Never mind. Anyway, with that, I will end the episode here. I'm just gonna do one little thing in order for us to enter Conquer's Current, and see you guys next time. Alright, so we'll go over here to shoot eggs on his teeth. That will open. Ah, this teeth now hurt now. You literally took all your teeth, buddy. You should have been happy about that. Yeah. I was so scared of Clunker as a child, and you actually have to get inside him. The line's too awkward. Too fake. This side gone. Clunker swallow reward. Teeth all better now. Thank you, baby. So Clunker is happy. Forget this. And that'll be it. Thanks everyone for watching, and bye bye. Going to see me on the other side.